Alright guys, welcome back to this channel and thank you for choosing this channel as your favorite YouTube channel as far as making money online is concerned. In this video, I'm going to give you the latest settings that you need based on the latest updates of the robot. The robot has been updated and a lot has changed, and you people have been asking me for the video. And this is the video. I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I'm going to teach you how to set your DCA robot, and I'm going to show you how you're going to control, how you're going to do risk management. But please, I ask you to pay a lot of attention, because I realize that most people enjoy the videos but they don't really take the information. So please pick every word that I mentioned step by step. First, I'm going to show you how to set the robot. Then after the robot, we are going to the exchange to see how we can control the losses. You can control liquidation if you follow this strategy very well. Let us get started. So of course, you need to be having your uTrading account up and open uTrading. This is the new feature of uTrading. The robot has just been updated, and this is how it looks. So this is how it looks. We are glad to announce that we now have SVIP and we have TVIP, and we also have CVIP. And for the traders, you would prefer this, but that's not what we have come to talk about, so I'm not going to waste time here. And this is good for both of us, the traders and the network marketers. So if you are a network marketer, consider this and this. In the next video I will upload that. Okay, let us get straight to the point. Okay, this is our robot. Ensure that you did the API binding. Ensure that you have your capital. This is my new account, by the way. As you can see, I haven't used even a single UGAS. I haven't even claimed the UGAS. And you can see, for those that follow me, that's not my usual code. And I'm starting this account afresh. So ensure that you have trading capital. And I want to show you that I want to build this account with just $100. I'm going to use 120. However, the available capital right now is 84. But I want to build this account and I want to see it grow, and all of you must be witnesses, okay? So let us get started. As I said, first, now we have all that, so we are going to start. One, you're going to click on trade. You are going to choose manual and then select DCA setting for futures. Click start. Go to the coins and select your favorite coin. With these settings, you need to be knowing which coin. Like my favorite coin is of course Solana, and me, I'm targeting for the bull run, and I'm going to make this very clear. If the market is volatile and you don't know the direction of the market, please select auto single. But I'm targeting for the bull run. Me, I'm going to select this. I don't care the direction of the market, but I'm selecting long because I know by all means this trade is going to go up to, this Solana is going to go up to 800 this bull run. So I'm trading with the target. So for that case, I'm going to select long. The next thing is to select the leverage, and I advise you to use the highest leverage. Now we have chosen the leverage. The next thing, I see most people love smart covering. Some people activate it without actually knowing what it means, and also they leave this at 2. But as for me, if you are reducing the max orders to 1, then there is no need of you activating smart covering. And also, Even if you have activated smart covering, but then you have left this at 2 or more, maybe you have left this at 2 or more, so long as you have not activated smart covering, it is still the same as keeping your max orders to 1, but to be safe, keep it at 1. Okay, and then after seeing all this, what is left is actually calculations. First, before you launch your robot, you have to ensure that the initial position right here is equivalent to the max position if you are not if you haven't activated this, and ensure that the max orders is 1. If you just reduce the max orders to 1, all that information will be perfect. Secondly, and this is what I want you to listen, let's avoid the previous mistakes we did. If you're having less than $100, trade with a margin of $2, only $2. Here the chances of you getting liquidated will be very, very low. You get? But then for us who are risk takers, I want to use $7. How do I do that? I must make sure that the figure of the highest leverage should be multiplied by 7, and if I multiply that by 7, because I want to trade with $7, how much do I get? So I'm going to go to my calculator right here and get 50, which is of course the highest leverage time was 7, which is 350. 350 is going to be our count, but it can be slightly more than that. So when I come right here, this is what you need to do. There are two options, by the way. You can just adjust this until you get 350, but as you can see, we can't get that. It just goes to 200 and then 250, 398. You can do that, or you can just try to adjust this one here by trying to adjust. Maybe you put 2 and see what you need there, then you put 3, see what you need right here. But as for me, what I'm seeing, we cannot get 350 as we want, but then we can get something close to 350, which is 398. So if I launch this, it's going to be 7.5, around that figure. So if I launch this robot right now, it is okay. But then before I launch, you have to verify that the settings are okay. So what we are going to do is to just come right here, because we had left this. Make sure that you keep it in cycle. But then I need to explain this also. It is not a must that you're supposed to keep this in cycle because I've said so. Maybe you want to get a one-time payment, then make sure that it is on single. Whether you've chosen, by the way, I want to emphasize this. If you are a trader who wants daily income and you've been trading with the cycle and using auto single, I don't recommend that. Why? Because this auto single, yes, the robot will choose the right direction for you and it will place another right direction for you, and it can switch the direction, but it delays. Sometimes it picks at a wrong time. Maybe if you are a lazy person, you go for that. But if you want to make quick money, after a robot paying you, immediately activate again. Immediately activate. That means you're supposed to keep it at single. That is for auto single. But then with our settings, for us who are here, just keep it at that. Don't make any changes. Okay, let me repeat that. Our settings are now okay. So as before we launch, let us note this and master this. 1, you must select the coin that we did already. 2, come to the leverage and select the highest leverage, of course. And then secondly, reduce the max orders to 1. ignore this and make sure that you have set this to cycle if you're following my strategy. And then after seeing that all is well and your calculations are okay, of course, right here, and then you can just launch. So I'm going to launch this trade. Okay, we have launched the trade, and right now if I clicked on robot, you can see that Solana is running. Now let us go to risk control. Risk control, by the way, whenever you see this, it is because we have not activated the smart covering and we have limited the max orders to 1. That's why you are seeing that. Okay, now let us go to the exchange and do the risk management, or call it risk control. So when you come to your exchange right here and follow this very well, I want you to understand this. This is why people mess up. Now, as for me, first, before you trust your risk management skill, you need to know that you need to understand the coin that you're trading with. When you are at the home page, come and click on features and then select the position. Of course, your running trades will be here, and then click right here on take profit stroke stop loss. Come to position. Now I know Solana, I have analyzed Solana. You need to be knowing the price of the coin, but even if you don't know, just get this figure. If you're somebody who fears to risk your money, divide this. You used to divide this by 2, but divide this figure by 3. When you divide this figure by 3, the value that you get, enter it right here. So if you divided this by 3, I think that will be around $45, maybe $45. So if I put here $45, what do I see? And then I need to see this. That means this trade needs a total of $270 for me to avoid liquidation. I said I don't want to use the word avoid, to control liquidation. We all know that Solana cannot drop to this amount unless otherwise, you get. And then if you have analyzed your market very well, you should also have a prediction of the price. So for me, I predict Solana to go to 800. So that means this money, this 200, that means this $270 is most likely to make me $2,000. If I can make $2,000 from 270, why can't I just risk that money and leave this account to run, whether I'm making money today or not, and just leave that account run? Meanwhile, I'm targeting for this. That is the strategy here. And if you understand this, you will see your account in a floating loss and you will not have any panic, because you know that tomorrow or someday you are going to make that money. That is what I always try to tell you, but people fail to understand this logic. So you all see that the amount needed is 263. I've just set it to 70. You get, and I have only $84. Is my trade safe? Me, I'll say yes. Why? Because I still have it running. I will only top up to this amount if I see that the trade is going against me. But my $85, even if I don't add money now, so long as the market goes towards my direction, that $85 that you saw can make me that money. I mean the $2,000. I think you're getting the logic right here. So if you understand this trade, you will not panic. You will not fear about the market condition. You will trade with peace. I hope we have understood this. Then the last thing people are going to ask is that, are we supposed to confirm this? The answer is no, because uTrading is the one controlling all the trades here. Here we have just come to analyze the risk that is involved. Now, this does not apply to the guys who are doing auto single, because I don't trust shorts. Auto single, as I said, it is the best strategy for daily income earners, those who are not focused on the bull run target. And then I would say that in 2025, 2029, the best strategy will be auto single, and this will not work anymore. This will stop functioning around April next year. I think I've been very clear with this. So the thing is not all about mastering your coach's strategy. The thing is understanding the crypto space. You need to understand how these coins work and enter the market when you know what you are most likely to make. And this is what drives the market. You need to understand all these candles. This is what I just drew today, and people made some money. By the way, I've not shown you my account. You need to understand these candlesticks and how they move. You need to know how this coin has been performing. If you understand all this, then you are good to go. You get? And then next is, let me just show you my account as I promised just now. So let me go to this account. I gave people some signal, and it has really worked. All these are my accounts, by the way, and this is today's trade. Some people are saying you're not showing us your results. So if I click on profits, you can see that today I just made $20.7, and I told you how we got this. Those that are in the group, you saw this this date. Check the date I recorded this video and the date the video was posted. I gave people that signal, and I've actually made some money with uTrading, of course. If I click on commissions right here, and then I think I have another commission right here, I can receive it. And if I go through this total, you can see that I have made some money with uTrading. I've made about $13,000. If I merge all my account, it is actually about it's going to $17,000. If I add this account with the other one that I haven't showed you, then other people are saying that you show your Binance account, it does not have some money. My friend, I am trading and I'm a trader. I have some holding coins right here. My other account is running with the OKX, maybe for the proving to prove you guys that I am a uTrader and uTrading is my favorite. I need to show you everything such that you stop doubting. Most people are in uTrading and they have failed to make money. If I click on assets, you can see that I have automated running, which is right here, and these are the running trades right here, as you can see that. And maybe you need to see the robots. I need to refresh this, and you can see that. And other people ask me about this question. Let me also answer this question really well. When you see limit order, that trade will be running. When you see insufficient, it's because the robot wants to spend cover for you, but it has no money to pick to help it trade for you. So for that case, it will read insufficient USDT. That means right now I need to top up. But do I really need to top up? Since this is a spot, I don't really need to top up. However, I'll miss the advantages of topping up. But when you see this, don't panic. So long as you have the 10 trades running if you're TVIP 1, you have the 40 trades running if you're in TVIP 2, and the 80 trades running in TVIP 3. So even if they're reading insufficient, just know that the robot will pay you. Just wait and wait. You see, all of them were insufficient. This one is now running because the market is changing towards our direction. This one is now running. Before you know it, the rest will be running and I'll get some money. This account is new, but if I tap on profits, you know, with the spot, you actually have to be a little patient, and in just a few days I've made $59. This is what you can make. You can make between, if you're running that, you make between $15 you make between $0.26 to $15. That's the question that most people are earning. So you to choose either to go for auto spot, to fully automated, or go for manual trading. Manual trading has a lot of money, but then it is very risky. But this one here is very, very safe. You can either go for this one or go for the other one I showed you earlier. The other one, you can make $300 in a single day. You can make $1,000, just like you can see right here. If you go to manual trading and you see the results here, they are actually amazing. They are amazing. Look, people are making up to 7,000, 4,000, 4,000. All this is money. This is manual trading, and the same settings I've given you. You get? And then when you come to Signal does not really pay that much. But then you find that people are making 2,000, 1,000, you get. And then when you come to fully automated, this is slow but sure. This one also has money, but it depends on the market. The market has been bad. Remember, this is very safe. The market has been bad, but people are making some money. But sometimes it also goes to 5,000. For those that have been in uTrading and you've been seeing this, and this is based on the reality, because I've been in this billboard and you guys have been seeing me in these leaders dashboard. So with that being said, I want to remind you to subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.